So today we are bombarded with information from our digital devices. We spend most of our day probably looking at screens, whether television screens or our mobile phone screens or our computer screens at work, and we're just inundated with new information. And part of the problem today, I think, is that information, this much information, this kind of information overload society we now live in, is like a drug, in that we're constantly anticipating more information. We wonder like what's going on in our email inbox, what kind of Facebook updates do we have, who on Twitter is like retweeted us. And we constantly end up compulsively checking these things to see what's going on. And then we get this thing called FOMO, which stands for fear of missing out, where if you're not checking, you might miss something. And maybe it's important, or you think it's important, or you're led to think it's important. And I think what we need today, a lot of us need, I know myself especially as well, is just like more information detoxes. Because it's not information that satisfies us. You think in this day and age where we have access to things a click away, like any kind of information, any movie, any music, art, it's just all on Google. You can find it, anywhere you are on your phone. And that's like amazing. But I think because of this, maybe, we have this like deeper boredom than we've ever felt before. You see it all around. People are just bored. They're just staring at their screens, and even then they're bored. And it's weird in this world of information abundance that would be bored. And I think the reason why we get bored is because information, a little bit of it's entertaining, but too much of it's actually negative. And what's way more important than information, what makes us feel engaged and happy, is meaning. So what's important is not so much information to keep us entertained. What's important that we take the information and we apply it. We build creative projects. We do things to make the world better. That's what's really important. And when we do these things, we create meaning. So you'll see all these self-help books around, finding happiness and, finding meaning. But really, you don't find meaning in a book. You don't find it on the internet. You create it. You go out there and you form relationships and organizations and communities and entrepreneurial projects, creative projects, and you create meaning through your actions. And I think today, partially because of our school system, we're just programmed this kind of rote learning model where we just memorize information and we take it all in, and maybe we spit it out on a test or in an essay or in a blog post. But what's really important is we build something with it. We build something meaningful. And this day and age, there's so much opportunity. We live in this world of abundance. Anyone can reach the world with the internet. And I think what we need to focus more on is less social media, less email, especially in our free time when we're not being paid to look at these things. And more time creating meaning, creating communities, creating connections with people. Because I think that's really what makes us come alive. It makes us more mindful of our surroundings, and it basically chases away boredom. And we can live this life where we're constantly engaged, and the result of that is a meaningful life, a happy life, and I think that's what we're all striving for. So get out there, try to detox a little bit now and then from your digital devices. It's not easy, but try your best, and I think you'll find that the more you take the little bits of information you find that are valuable, the little nuggets, and you apply them into something creative that you create, then you'll find you live a much more meaningful life and everything will be better. Okay, thank you for watching.